And we back. In today's video, we're taking the ultimate 3-point quiz. The game is evolving, y'all. We got kids growing up. They don't want to be like Mike. They don't want to be like Bron. They want to be like Stephen Curry. Because let me break down a little bit of math to you. 3 is greater than 2. The 3-point shot just gives you more points, and honestly, it's fun to watch people shoot 3-pointers. We got 7 foot and above dudes all across the league being efficient 3-point shooters. I don't know where the game is going. Are we gonna get to a 4-point line? Maybe one day. But today's video, we're trying to see who has more, who has less 3-pointers made in their career. Before we get into it, be sure to leave a like on the video, and if you're in the 35 to 40% of the people that is watching this video and is not subscribed, hit the button, my guys. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll never, ever miss a video. Let's head to the quiz. Now, Shake Milton created this one. Like the official, well, no, okay, not the official one. It's so crazy how some of y'all like are super fans of like players like Shake. Not saying that Shake is trash or anything like that, but I would have never thought in my mind that there would be somebody that was a super fan of Shake. That's crazy. Shout out to you for creating this quiz. Does a player have more or less 3-pointers made? They said it's a very hard quiz. I'm interested in it. I also saw people on Twitter telling me to make this one. Not just him, but other people were taking the quiz and sending it my way, so it should be a lot of fun. The bots got 13 out of 25 right. I plan on destroying that. Let's get into the first one. Luka Doncic has 269 career 3-pointers made. Is Giannis Antetokounmpo higher or lower? Okay, let's think about this logically. Giannis has been in the league for a while now. He's been in the league for a while now, and though this is his first year of ever like being able to hit the 3-point shot decently, he has to have more than 269. He has to. So Giannis is higher. Cool. Giannis has 280, so actually it's not by that much. Luka probably got more than him by now. I don't know when this quiz was created. It could have been a week ago. It could have been yesterday. Giannis has 280 3-pointers made in his career. Is DeMar DeRozan higher or lower? DeMar, though we see him as a mid-range killer and not much more than that, he 100% has more than 280. You got to remember, DeMar's been in the league for like 10 plus years now. So if the man ain't hitting at least, let's do the math, 28 threes in a season, per season, he shouldn't be there. Cool. DeMar DeRozan has 339 3-pointers. Jason Tatum higher or lower? Interesting, because Jason, first of all, shout out to Jason Tatum. He just had another career night, like 40 plus last night. Shout out to him for that. But does he have more or less than 300 and about 40 3-pointers made? He's only been in the league for a few years. He's another mid-range killer, but he can also hit the 3. I'm going to go Jason Tatum has more, and I am incorrect. All right, okay, my fault, I am wrong. No disrespect to DeMar. DeMar's been killing it recently. If you have not seen, I would love to see the Spurs win a little bit more games so the national media can start seeing that DeMar's been killing, but it is what it is. Jason Tatum only has 303 3-pointers made. Is Aaron Gordon higher or lower? I'm going to say Aaron Gordon is higher. Cool. At 403, is Kristaps higher or lower? Kristaps has missed a lot of games this career, including like an entire season and a half. And though Kristaps is one of the best shooters we have as far as for his height compared to, I'm going to say he's lower than 400. Cool. He's at 351. Is Draymond Green higher? Draymond Green better be higher. Draymond Green's been a guy that's been pretty healthy throughout his career, though teams leave him completely open, especially when Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Kevin Durant was on his team. He should have more than 350, and he does. He has 508. Is Jimmy Butler higher or lower? I would hope that Jimmy Butler's higher, but though Jimmy Butler's a good 3-point shooter, he's not a great 3-point shooter. He's a great scorer, but I'm going to say he has more than 500, and I would be wrong. He has 499, so I'm off by just a little. Come on, man. Is Zach LaVine higher or lower? Zach LaVine is a 3-point specialist, man. Shooting 40% from 3. You know, he's hitting multiple a game. But is he at 500? Remember, Zach LaVine tore his ACL, which means he was out for an entire season, almost a season and a half. Super young. Let's say Zach LaVine has less. What am I doing? He has almost 100 more. Come on, Kenny, get in the game. Does Tony Snell have more? Tony Snell does have more. Cool. Does Jeff Teague have more? Considering Jeff Teague's been in the league for a long time, I'm going to say Jeff Teague does have more, and he does. At 661. D'Angelo Russell have more or less? D'Angelo Russell is undoubtedly a better 3-point shooter than Jeff Teague, but remember, Jeff Teague's been in the league for 10 plus years. D'Angelo Russell's been there for, what, this is year number 5 or 6 for D'Angelo Russell. I'm still going to say he's higher. He is. at 663. Is Victor Oladipo higher or lower? I'm going to say VO spent his time in Orlando. He wasn't a great shooter in Orlando. He got to OKC. He wasn't amazing. I'm going to say D'Angelo Russell's more. All right. VO's at about 620 though, so it's not like he's down there. He's still hitting a lot of them. D-Book. My brain is thinking immediately go with Devin Booker because he is the better shooter. But like Devin Booker, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be, I think last year he struggled from 3 last year. You know, he's a great scorer all around, but I think he struggled from 3. Maybe that was just spot up threes. I'm going to say Devin Booker's lower. Yes. At 590. Jared Dudley 1000% has more. He's been in the league for about 1,500 years. And though he don't get that much PT anymore, there was a period of time where Jared Dudley was starting on good teams and putting not big time numbers. Like, he never was a big time numbers guy, but he always been able to hit the 3-pointer. It's 800's career. Is Drew Holiday more than 873? Interesting. Ain't been in the league as long as Jared Dudley. Maybe he has at this point. More, let's say he's lower than Jared Dudley. Cool. Just by 1. I think it was 873 to 872. Iggy is gonna have more. Iggy's been in the league for 1 billion years. Almost 1,000 3-pointers made. And honestly, if he was actually hooping right now, he may have already hit 1,000. But nah, he chilling at the crib waiting to be traded. Hopefully he is in the gym. Oh, 100% he's in the gym. It's Andre Iguodala. He's always kept his body in great shape, no matter the situation. Close to 1,000 threes. Marco Bellinelli, I would say he has more because he's a specialist. He's been a specialist his entire career. He'll come off your screens and kill you there. And I'm right. 1,180. That is ridiculous amount of 3-pointers. Listen, I go to the gym occasionally at this point because I'm trying to get to the point where, you know, I can hit, but I can do the same thing. Being able to hit 1,000 threes in the course of a career is crazy, and that don't even count the ones that they shoot in practice. Like, being a good NBA player, a great NBA player, a great shooter is super hard to do. 1,180. Marvin Williams. I'm going to say Marvin Williams has less. All right. But not that much. He's still in the thousands. Rudy Gay has more. Ooh, actually, Rudy Gay he's one of those dudes that was mostly known as like a slasher, mid-range guy, but he can hit the 3. I'm going to say he has less than Marvin Williams. Let's go. I don't think, how many have I got wrong? I got like 3 wrong so far. I'm destroying the game. Does Russell Westbrook has more than 941? Russell Westbrook's a dope NBA player, but he's never been an amazing shooter. Yet his one MVP season was the year we're like, man, is Russell Westbrook turning into a good shooter? And since then, he's been absolutely terrible. This year, shooting like 24% from 3. And on the corner threes, he's shooting like 18%. Like, he's just not very good at shooting threes. Good at other things, but shooting threes is not his thing. So I'm going to say he's lower than that. And I'd be correct. Not that much though. 958. Wesley Matthews is gonna have more. His time in Portland, time right now with with Dallas, and then time right now with Milwaukee. Always been able to hit the 3-point shot. 3-and-D guy all his career. So he does have more. 1,600. I didn't think it was that much more. I didn't think he was in the 1,600s. That's crazy, Wesley. Round of applause for you for being an underrated shooter in my eyes. Paul George is an interesting case. He missed the entire year with that leg break. I'm going to say he has lower. The 1,600 is a crazy amount of threes. Paul George has 1,500. Oh, so it's not like he's that far off. CJ Miles. I think CJ Miles just got released by the Wizards today. So it's weird that his name is in this quiz right now. Hopefully he finds a job somewhere else, whether it be in the NBA or overseas somewhere. Does he have more or less? I'm going to say he has less. I got to say, I'm absolutely bodying this. After I got a hang of things, I don't think I've got one wrong in a very long time. Bradley Beal is an interesting one. He's only been in the league for a couple years compared to CJ Miles, who's been there for a lot of years. But Bradley Beal's always been an amazing shooter. Always. So 1,200 seems like a lot. But for Bradley Beal and Mate, I'm going to go CJ. Cool. And lastly, Mike Conley versus Bradley Beal. Mike Conley's been in the league for longer. He's always been at least an average to above average 3-point shooter. I'm going with Mike Conley. Beautiful. 88%. They said this quiz was very hard. I said, where? Which ones did I get wrong again? I thought that Jimmy Butler would have more threes than Draymond. And I thought that Zach LaVine would have lower than Jimmy Butler. I don't know what I was thinking. Those are 2 that I should have got right. And then there was one more earlier, right? DeMar, I said that Jason Tatum would have more than DeMar, and he doesn't. And that's it. I just wanted to get a quick video out to y'all before, I guess there's a football game, an important football game going on. And maybe this video won't be up before then because I sometimes struggle with time management when it comes to editing these videos. But regardless, I hope you did enjoy it. Be sure to leave it a like. I'll try to keep the link in the description so you can play alongside with me. I know I forget this from time to time, but this time I'm going to try my best to put it down there for y'all. It's been Kenny. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.